Okay, let's start now. Hi, everybody. So, this is Manjari Kulkarni. Okay, so I do have an experience in IT software testing for 11 years. So, let's start. So, exactly today we will be learning what is exactly cloud testing. Okay, first of all, we'll learn these are the contents of our session. So first of all, we'll have a discussion about cloud computing. Okay, so if all of you maybe knowing about what is testing exactly. So first of all, we'll discuss about what is cloud computing. Okay, so let's go through the contents. So exactly what is cloud computing? So see, previously we were using the client server applications, client server. Okay, so when we used to have some clients like two to three clients, maybe many more clients, and only one server. Because that time it was very difficult for us when the business grows day by day. So it becomes very difficult to handle the server and handle the client and server traffic and all. Then handle the hardware, handle the everything. Okay, everything required for any system, any network system or anything. Okay, so day by day, the every business is growing very fast, and due to that now all of us know that we use internet. But though we are using internet, okay, so if any organization is running its business, okay, so at that time that organization must have their IT team. Yeah, every organization needs IT team. Okay, it is must. But that IT team's responsibility is very big, because it was very big before cloud. Okay, because handling all the clients, or if we are using internet, then we must have the all types of resources, then storage space. Then we have to the IT team has to manage the backup and recovery. Okay, so many things were there. Okay, but nowadays when cloud concept has come in the market, okay, different big companies have come up with the cloud concept. Okay, so due to this cloud concept, it has become very easy to handle the IT related and hardware and software and networking related issues. Okay, because it's not required, it's not required for any organization to every time purchase all types of hardware and maintain on its own. Okay, maintain backup and recovery, then every time purchase, every time invest a lot of amount. Okay, so this is what the cloud is. Okay, all of you know actually, and unknowingly or knowingly we are using the cloud on our mobiles also. Okay, so everybody, like children from 5 age also, they are using the cloud. Okay, they are using the applications which are there on cloud. So exactly we'll start now. Okay, see, let's go through it. Cloud computing provides an alternative to the on-premises data center. So data center, we know that on-premises means like local computers. Okay, local computers. So with an on-premises data center, we have to manage everything, such as purchasing and installing hardware, virtualization, installing the operating system, and any other required applications. Okay, setting up the network, configuring the firewall, and setting up storage for data. Everything we have to manage. In case of on-premises data centers, we have to manage on our own. Okay, so it becomes very difficult, because what happens, yes, it is possible with the help of IT team. But what happens, we have to concentrate on business. Main thing is that we have to concentrate on business. Okay, so we get diverted due to this. Okay, and sometimes what happens, some due to some disasters, due to some electricity cut down and all, so our server data is in danger. So many issues were there before the cloud. Okay, but now we are very lucky that there is a cloud system available for all of us, for all the organizations, different small organizations, big organizations. So cloud computing term is coined because the services which we want to get are available away. Why it is called as a cloud? Okay, you know that cloud. Okay, so if we are not on cloud, okay, so for example, I have one mobile or any device, okay, tablet, okay, or my laptop, okay, which I'm currently using. So whatever some data I have stored on it, I have some pictures, I have some presentations, I have some Java programs written, I have some Selenium tests, okay, or as a tester I've written some test cases, manual test cases. So every data is there on my machine. But sometimes what happens, that machine is not sufficient. When I grow, I'm a single person, so it doesn't matter, it matters a lot, okay, it matters a lot, I'm sorry, because as a being a single person it's sufficient for me, 1 TB data and all, okay. But when our business is growing a lot, okay, so that time we have to purchase, every time we have to purchase the hard disk and all, okay, networkings, then every time we have to deploy the applications, everything, like as a developer, as a tester, so as a single user. So nowadays everybody needs different types of hardware and networking resources, and which all these resources, instead of buying them, instead of managing them on our own, we can rent these services. Okay, you know that buying our own house, instead of buying our own house and maintaining it on our own, we can rent it. Okay, it's easy. Okay, it is everybody. So let's go ahead. So the cloud computing, why it is called as a cloud? Okay, because we don't know exactly. We don't have our data stored in the local server. It is stored anywhere in the world. Okay, the cloud service providers, they manage our data. They take care of our data. Okay, take care of networking, everything, every type of hardware, networking, software, resources, infrastructure, every type of thing is handled by the cloud service providers. And that's why it has there will be no headache now. There is no headache for all of us means IT professionals, then IT companies, big IT companies, small IT companies, everybody, not only IT companies, okay, but all IT guys, like no headache is there now, okay, to handle to purchase a lot of computers or a lot of hardware. Okay, so this is what the cloud is. Okay, cloud, why it is cloud? So it must be clear, right? Okay, so shall I go ahead now? Okay, fine. So this was just introduction. The cloud vendor is responsible. So we are not responsible. Okay, we are only paying the rent, and by paying the rent, by purchasing the cloud on space on the cloud, or maybe infrastructures, by hiring the infrastructure or any softwares, instead of buying the software. For example, we want the software tally, whatever license software, okay, for few days. So instead of buying it for so many rupees, we can hire it on cloud, right? So this is only one of the examples. So see, cloud vendor is responsible for everything. So this is just a diagram. See here, cloud. What all are the contents of clouds? There are different applications available on clouds which are deployed by different companies with different developers, and which applications, instead of buying them and installing them on our PC, on our personal computer, laptop, mobile, instead of it, we can use them from cloud whenever required. Okay, so this is very important thing, applications. Then the second thing is the platforms. Yes, we need the platforms. We need the platforms to deploy our application. The developers, mainly the developers, need the platforms to deploy the applications, to develop the codes, to write the codes. Okay, so test the codes, to testing for testing the application. Okay, for example, mobiles, or for example, if we want to perform the selenium tests, you would have used the selenium, right, for automation testing. Okay, so those who have used selenium, maybe may not be used, okay, may not have used. So when we want to test the application on selenium, okay, we want to run the automation scripts. So that time also we need the so many resources, so many computers. So it is not possible to purchase the hardware, or purchase the hardware physical, okay, physical hardware. So instead of it, we can use virtual machines also. So we can create a lot of virtual machines. We can hire them. We can use them. Okay. So due to virtual machine, it is very easy. It has become very easy for us to work on multiple machines at a single time, from by sitting at home, sitting at office. Okay. So see here, desktops, laptops, servers, phones, tablets. So all are connected to cloud. All these can be can access the cloud, different resources available on cloud, different applications, platforms, and infrastructure. What is infrastructure? You know that infrastructure means network is there, then storage data is there. Okay, for example, today I need you I think you no I'm sure, okay, all of us are using Google Cloud daily, right? So because everybody has a Google account, and for Google Drive, right? Google Drive. Now, Google Drive is nothing but the cloud. We are Google has provided some GB space for us, okay, for every Google user. Every Google user. That is nothing but the cloud. So we are using the infrastructure on cloud on free, but there is a limit. So if we will store a lot of data, I don't remember 15 GB or what. So after exceeding the data, if still we want to use the Google Drive or Google storage, then we have to buy it, okay, for few amount. So this is nothing but we are using the cloud infrastructure. Okay, so now application, platform, and infrastructure are there. So what are the advantages? See, cost. We discussed that it reduces the cost. We don't need to invest a huge amount in buying hardware, software, and all. Then speed. Yes, it is very fast. So when we are using the local computer, local servers, okay, at that time there is a limit of speed. Okay, when the traffic, the transactions increase, okay, on our server. So at that time, it affects on the speed very badly. So when we are using cloud resources, so speed is always good, best. Scalability. Yeah, what is exactly scalability? Okay, see, for example, Amazon. Okay, so Amazon, Amazon. We use the Amazon for buying online, right? So if there is a Diwali festival, so during Diwali, what happens? Amazon, the customers of Amazon will increase a lot, right? Because Amazon will have the different types of schemes, discounts, and all. So Amazon advertises a lot during Diwali, or during Gudi Padwa, or whatever, during Christmas. Okay, so why I'm talking about this? So in some period, in some seasons, any particular company, any organization requires the huge amount of data, huge amount of storage space, or huge amount of network bandwidth. Okay, because so many, like if daily, suppose example, as an example, 10 lakh people, 1 million people are accessing Amazon. In that case, during Diwali, maybe it must be 10 times or 100 times, right? So Amazon may fail, uh, okay, if they will not take care of the space and all. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'll put it on vibrator, or okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah. So that is Amazon's example. Okay, so sometimes we have, Amazon has to purchase a lot of space. They need us a lot of space or a lot of networks. Okay, a lot of users capacity. Okay, you must have done the stress testing, load testing. Okay, so we'll discuss about afterwards. Okay, so sometimes we need huge data or huge whatever, and sometimes we don't need. An organization doesn't need. So that time, if they will purchase, then they will wasting the resources, right? And that is the scalability. Okay, as per the requirement. Okay, whatever how much data is required, only that much data they will purchase, that much GB or that much TB space they will purchase. Okay, for a few days only, and they will only pay for that only. So this is the very good advantage of cloud computing. The productivity, yes, we know that as the company organizations IT team doesn't require to concentrate on excuse me, concentrate on all these maintaining and all hardware and software, so they can concentrate on their own core task, right? So automatically productivity increases. Reliability, yes, we can rely on cloud services because nowadays very big companies are providing Amazon, Google, Oracle. Okay, such type of different, many more these companies are providing providing the cloud services for different organizations, okay, like us, different IT companies and all. So we can rely on it, okay, because if we are personally using backup and recovery, it may happen that our data get lost and all, okay. So there is no headache for us now. For us means for the clients, for different companies to take a backup, then whenever is required, every day take a backup, store it and all, maintain it and all. Okay, so reliability and security is very important. You will think that yes, we bother, right? We bother a lot for while storing our important personal information on internet, right? But okay, yeah, there are hackers, okay, ethical hacker, no, not ethical hackers, bad hackers. So they are there, and for them ethical hackers are there. Okay, that is apart right now. But security, so many cloud vendors offer a broad set of policies, technologies, and controls, firewalls and all. You would have heard about firewalls and all. Okay, so we can make sure we can easily believe these cloud vendors, cloud service providers, okay, for the great security of our data. Okay, fine. So now we'll discuss about the clouds. There are three types of cloud: public, private, and hybrid. Public cloud. So as the word says, it is public. Okay, it is available for everybody. The cloud resources that are owned and operated by a third party cloud service provider. Okay, so we are not using it. So third party is providing us, that is called as a public. For example, Google, Amazon. Okay, so it delivers computing resources such as servers, software, and storage over the internet, right? So Google, we can buy. Yeah, we are using free. Everybody, every person, okay, every individual is using the free cloud up to some limit. But after that, if any organization wants to buy, okay, so they have to buy it, buy the space by paying a very less amount, very reasonable amount. Okay, so the public cloud, it is available for public, all public. So it is called as a public. What is private? Private cloud means that cloud has been purchased for a specific company. Okay, only for example, Savage. Okay, Savage is the IT company. Okay, so only for Savage people, Savage employees, and Savage people will be using that cloud service. Okay, the rest companies or rest all public will not be using. So that is nothing but the private cloud, the cloud computing resources that are exclusively used inside a single business or organization. are termed as a private cloud. Private cloud may physically be located on the company's on-site data center or hosted by a third party. It may be that private cloud may be in the company premises itself, means that servers, okay, maybe, or may not be in the company premises, maybe may be handled by um, maybe hired from the third party service providers like Google and big service providers. So this is what the private. So this private cloud will not have access to other companies or other general people, general public. Sometimes what happens, some companies use the cloud for public and private both. Some applications will be for private use, some applications resources, everything. Okay, so both is combined, then it is called as a hybrid cloud. Okay, I hope all of you are very much clear. So we will have a session if required, question answer session. Okay, so now cloud, as we were discussing since half an hour, we are discussing different types of services are provided by cloud. Okay, so what are the different types of services provided by cloud? So this is first service, that is SaaS, SaaS. Okay, that is nothing but software as a service. Okay, software as a service. Then the next is PaaS, PaaS, that is platform as a service. Okay, and the third is infrastructure as a service. Okay, so now these are not only three types. Okay, apart from that, there is community as a service. Then you can say IPaaS, that is integrated platform as a service. Okay, see, these are latest terms. But the basic terms we will try to understand that SaaS, software as a service, PaaS, platform as a service, IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So who all are using? We are end users, right? All of us, we are using mobiles, we are using laptops at home or at office, right? So we daily use Google Docs. Google has provided Google Docs, Gmail, everybody is using. Okay, so everybody uses Google, Gmail, Salesforce, CRM, different types of applications. Okay, Office 365. Nowadays, it is not required for all of us. For all of us, okay, to install Office 365 on our PC. Okay, it is very much costly. Licensed version is very much costly. So instead of it, we can use trial versions from cloud. Sometimes we can buy the licensed copy for a few days. We can rent it, not buy. We can rent it. So all types of software, okay, softwares, applications available on internet, on cloud, that we as a end user we can use for a few days or whatever whenever required. So that is nothing but SaaS. PaaS, actually it is not for us, not for testers mainly. Yeah, testers also require, because whatever platform developers use, the same platform should be can be used by testers for testing the application, right? So software developers use the platforms, different types of platforms. I will give you example here. I mentioned some few platforms. Okay, Heroku, AWS, Elastic, Beanstalk, Google App Engine. Yes, Google App Engine is the very good platform. What is the purpose? If you there is any developer in our session, okay, then he will understand. Actually not required, but I will tell you. Okay, Google App Engine is one of the example of platform which can be used to deploy the applications on um, cloud. Not only deploy, so many things to manage and all, to edit our code and all. Okay, so this is used by software developers and IT administrators. You know that every company has IT administrators. So now the local servers are not there, so All these things are managed by the cloud service providers like Google, Amazon, Oracle, IBM, Apple. Okay, see, so all these are here. IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So examples are given: Microsoft Azure. So what is Azure exactly? So Microsoft company has provided the cloud, okay, and Azure is a platform, okay. Not platform, sorry. Azure is a, you can say, Azure is a portal. Azure is a portal which we can use to apply or to you to access different type of cloud services by Microsoft. Okay, so AWS is provided by Amazon. AWS, Elastic Count Compute Cloud. That is EC2. It is called as EC2. EC2 is the infrastructure service portal provided by Amazon. So every company has their own portals available so that we can access different type of infrastructure, okay, as a service. Fine. So here, sorry. So see, infrastructure as a service. Okay, the sequence. We can rent IT infrastructures like servers, virtual machines, storage, networks, operating systems from a cloud service vendor. Okay, we can create virtual machine VM running on Windows or Linux and install anything we want on it. Right? Instead of purchasing a separate machine like different laptop, physical machine, no, not required. Okay, virtual machine, we can use a, we can create the virtual machine, we can rent it from cloud service providers. That is nothing but infrastructure provided, so that on a single laptop we can have, suppose my laptop has Windows 10, but I also want to use a, develop some code on Linux. So that at that time, I will do, instead of make the partitioning here, I will use the virtual machine, and on virtual machine I will use different operating system, right? So at the single time we are using multiple machines on the single laptop. That is nothing but IaaS, many more platforms. As we discussed, the developers require it. Develop not only for developers, testers also require. We as a tester, okay, we are testers, right? This service provides on-demand environment. Yes, on demand. Whenever required, we can immediately get it by applying it. Okay, so that is nothing but a platform. Different platforms are available. We discussed it. The developer is responsible for the application, and the PaaS vendor. PaaS means platform as a service vendor, provides the ability to deploy and run it. Okay, so the developers can deploy it, but they are providing everything, every environment and all required for the developer to deploy the code and all. This is the PaaS. Testers also require this. Okay, because we know that whatever is developed by the developer on the same platform is available for the tester. Okay, company provides us, IT team provides us. Okay, and on the same platform we are the testing it, right? Because the developer has a positive attitude, you know everything. Okay, and SaaS. We have already discussed different type of applications we are using. So you know that Google Docs are there, then Microsoft, all these are, Dropbox is there, WordPress is there, Office 365 is from Microsoft, Amazon Kindle, different types of computer games, right? Geo, um, if you know Geo, okay, Geo everybody knows. So Geo fiber, okay, Geo fiber. So there are a lot of um, by using Geo fiber, we can access OTT. We can watch the movies, right, on Netflix and all. Okay, so what is that exactly? All the movies are where all the movies are stored. YouTube. YouTube, such a big space is required to store different videos. So where is it stored? It's on cloud. Okay. Um, Now these are some cloud providers. Okay, I have mentioned here some big cloud providers. Amazon Web Services by Amazon, Google Cloud is by Google company, IBM Smart Cloud platform is provided by IBM. Then Oracle company has also provided is also providing cloud services. Oracle, VMware, and Apple. You know Apple. Okay, nowadays Apple phones are being produced. Production is being done in India also, right? So cloud, we are talking about cloud currently. So Apple company has also their own cloud, and they are providing the services for iPhones or Mac PCs, right? Apple PCs, Apple laptops, what we can say iPads and all. Okay, so these are the some cloud providers. Okay, there are many more cloud providers nowadays. So now, as we discussed, what is cloud computing, what is cloud, what are the different types of services provided in the cloud. Now, what our main thing is that what is cloud testing we'll discuss. So now, first of all, what is testing? All of you, I hope all of you know what is testing. Okay, testing means nothing but to improve the quality of the application. We have to confirm whether the application is behaving as per the requirements, as per the client requirements or not. This is very simple definition. Okay, this is not a bookish definition. So we are testing it. We are everything we test it, right? Before giving or before deploying, right? Before delivering. So everything, like not only software, non-IT items also should be tested. So before testing, we cannot deliver that applications, deliver that things, that whatever, okay, resources. So now we will discuss about cloud testing. So you would have learned testing. You would have done testing. Somebody or may or may not be. Okay. So we will discuss directly. We will shift to cloud testing now. So what is the difference between simple testing? Simple means traditional testing and cloud testing. Okay, traditionally, yes, testing is done. Okay, but testing is done on the applications which are there on our PC or on internet, right? So you will say that internet, cloud, and internet. What is the difference? You will also say this. Yeah, this is the right question, right? So let's go ahead. Okay, so yes, currently whichever site we are using, that is on cloud itself. But testing is not only testing the applications deployed on cloud. It is much more than that. Okay, so we'll discuss it. So what is cloud testing? Cloud testing is a form of software testing. Yes, we know. Cloud testing is the process of using the cloud computing resources of a third party service provider to test software applications. So, apart from testing our application which has been deployed on cloud servers, apart from that, we are also using different types of resources from that cloud provider to test our software applications. Okay, so we need a lot of resources. All of you know that manual testing or automation testing. For example, manual testing. Okay, you want to test the load testing, perform load testing. Okay, so at a time you want, yes, it is load testing should be done by automation only, because we can't create the users, that many users manually. So virtual users should be used. Yeah, I agree. So Selenium or and all virtual, creating virtual users and all, everything service is provided by cloud service provider, third party service. Okay, so all these things can be done. SAS, SaaS, and nothing but all the software is available. Okay, so if we'll discuss SAS testing, then it is very easy that whatever type of testing we are performing. Okay, like we perform system testing, integration testing, load testing, stress testing, then latency testing, security testing. Okay, so every type of testing is done on cloud also. Okay, So we will discuss it ahead. For the organizations testing on cloud testing can ensure what it can ensure that it can ensure optimal performance, right? Then availability, every time it is available, every time. Otherwise, what will happen if the local server is there? Then the people, Indian people, will go to home. So that time they will shut down the server. They may shut down the server, right? So it is not available all the times. Security of data, the next thing advantage. Then minimize the downtime. Yes, obviously, because all the times the resources are available there, backup, restore, and all it available. Okay, so every infrastructure is available, platforms are available. So for every application, any application that being used by end users, the downtime will be okay. So this is nothing but a cloud testing. We have discussed this. So now, what are the types of cloud testing? Only
Hello.
15 minutes left now. Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Hi, Manjari. This is Venkat.
Venkat. Yeah, hi Venkat. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I hope you
Yeah.
are doing good. So,
Yes.
uh, what we are going to test in cloud, that is the major
Yes.
point. For example,
Yeah. We will
after
discuss.
deploying, okay,
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Venkat.
yeah, after
Your
deploying
voice.
an application,
Huh.
yeah, after deploying an application, what we are
Hmm.
going to test in the cloud? Okay, will we
Yeah.
test the application or will we test the service or what
Yeah.
exactly?
Yes, yes, yes. Everything we will be testing. The answer is everything. Okay. So that points I have covered very short. Okay. Because as this is a demo lecture, only 1 hour has been assigned to me. But still, it is ahead. Okay. You will understand it. So answer is everything. We will be deploy when the application has been deployed on the cloud. Okay. So after that, as a functional testing, okay, we will be testing that application. Okay, so every type of testing will be done. Unit testing developer does. System testing, integration, load, stress, everything will be done. Just like a manual tester or automation tester. Okay, so this is what the SaaS, okay, software as a service. But we'll discuss ahead, okay, Venkat?
Okay. Okay.
15 minutes are left. We will discuss ahead, okay? Thank you, Venkat. Let me go ahead now. It will be
Yeah.
very much clear to all of you. See, these are the three types of. This is the answer of Venkat's question here. What is cloud testing? These are the types of cloud testing. Means we are not only testing the application which has been deployed on the cloud. Okay, this is not the cloud testing only. Okay, this is only testing. This is only testing, manual testing, you can say, or automation testing, because every day we are using the clouds. We are testing the applications, okay, which are already deployed by the developers on the cloud. This is nothing special. But apart from that, what all things are there in cloud, like we are also testing the infrastructures provided by them. See, testing applications that reside on the cloud, then testing cloud resources, and using cloud based tools for quality assurance testing. These are the three types of testing. See, types of cloud testing. While cloud testing in broad terms refers to testing applications through cloud computing resources, there are three main types of cloud testing that we discussed: testing on cloud services, testing on cloud services, okay, on, sorry, testing of cloud services, sorry, testing of cloud services means whatever the services are being provided by cloud service providers, so we are testing that. That is also cloud testing, different services, okay, uh, different applications, different deployment, installation testing. You would have done installation testing. So, how to install the application, how to deploy the application, is the application getting deployed correctly or not? Okay, is the executable created or not? Or in case of web-based itself there, okay, is the URL getting corrected? Then is the security testing, firewall testing. So all these things to be developed or to be tested on cloud also. All these things are also there in cloud testing of cloud native application. The second point, this is very simple, that testing of cloud native application. Native means the applications which are already, which are deployed on the cloud. So this is very simple, regular testing. Okay, this is the regular or traditional testing. But we are testing that application which is deployed on cloud by the developers. And the third is testing of applications with cloud based tools. Is that clear to everybody? Venkat, we'll go ahead now. Okay, testing
Okay.
of cloud services, we'll go ahead. And as this is only 1 hour, okay, this is very short time, but I have tried myself to make it clear. Okay, so in our course, it will be very clear to all of you, and all of you will become expert in cloud testing. And you can also go for any certifications by learning our courses. Okay, you can apply outside certifications. So our syllabus is very good. We have designed the syllabus in very good manner, very updated syllabus, upgraded. Okay, so testing of cloud services, that is PSS, ISS. What is that exactly? We have discussed about SSS. This is SSS. First of all, I'll discuss this site. Okay, this slide. Testing of cloud native applications. Regular testing. Okay, if you are testing any application today in your company, then you will not be aware that you are testing on cloud. Okay, because nowadays big companies are using cloud itself. So any internet application is on cloud itself. So all types of QA testing, okay, system testing, integration, security testing, load testing, stress testing. So all the testers in our session must be knowing all these types. Acceptance testing, installation testing, etc., etc. So all types of functional testing and load and stress and all non-functional testing, functional and non-functional. Okay, all these are on being done on the application, for the application, by executing the applications which are already developed on, that is called as SAS testing. So now what is PAS and what is IaaS? Okay, the cloud's architecture and other resources are assessed for performance and proper functioning. So this is very important. Okay, so whatever architecture provided by cloud service providers, okay, so that architecture also need to be tested, right? If that architecture is working well, then only our application will work well, our servers will work well, right? So this architecture needs to be tested. For that purpose, more technical people, engineers are uh, there. Okay, they are hired on great packages. Okay, more than functional testers and proper functioning. So this is tested, whatever the resources are there on cloud. So for example, Amazon, Google, they hire the testers. Okay, from mostly from India. All of you know, Indians are very brilliant. So most of the testers are from India, testers, developers, and all ITNs. So that is nothing but IaaS. Okay, testing the infrastructure as a service. Common tests can be performed as is scalability, disaster recovery. Okay, so these are the tests performed for IaaS. So now it must be very much clear to you. I hope that it is very much clear to you that cloud testing is not only the testing the application which is deployed on cloud, but testing the platform on which is being used for deploying that code, and You know that while running application, a lot of resources are required. RAM is required, ROM is required, mobile device is required, right? Install application needs to be installed. If it is not getting installed correctly, then there is a defect, right? So all these types of testing, apart from SAS, PAAS, and IAAS covers. So I've given the example. I have worked individually. I've worked um, for on Siligo platform. Okay, Siligo is one of the platform provided by service providers, which is being used by the developers for deploying the code, then for API testing, for APIs, okay, for mid as a middleware. So I have worked on middleware testing. Okay, so this is what I have used Siligo platform. So I have mentioned here the example. So I think 3.5, 4 years I have worked on this platform very well. Cloud testing. So this we have discussed. So we discussed that SAS, IaaS, and PaaS. All three services we have testing. And the last is not last. Okay, testing of software using cloud-based tools. What is that? Using cloud-based tools and resources for QA testing. For example, this refers to the verification of software quality on a real device cloud. First thing. Second thing is that QA teams can access thousands of real desktop and mobile devices for testing websites. See, um, if we are developing a mobile application as a tester, okay, and now we want to use so many devices, right? Like Samsung device or maybe Android devices, Windows mobiles, Android mobiles, and iOS mobiles, right? Apple. Now, it is not possible for a small company to buy all these things or hire all these things. It is not practically possible. Okay, so we can use the virtual simulator. It is called as simulators. And these simulator applications are available on cloud. Okay, so that is what we are using multiple types of devices. Okay, we can use the virtual mobiles, virtual servers, and all. So this is beneficial. So testing on all these things is not nothing but it is also covered in cloud testing. Okay. This translates to manual and automated testing with the requisite infrastructure in a cloud computing environment. Okay, this is very important. Manual and automation testing. You know that manual testing, we write the test cases and we execute the application manually. We enter everything like enter the login password, enter the login name, password, click on OK button, submit button, dashboard should open and all. This is manual testing. Automation testing, we write the scripts in Selenium. Not only Selenium, but currently Selenium is the best. Okay, it is in market, so using selenium also, we can also use the selenium test, deploy selenium test on cloud, and with the help of different machines available on cloud, different mobiles, we can write the selenium code accordingly and we can test it. We can run our test scripts of selenium also. Okay, so this is what. Then different browsers we can use. Okay, different browsers we are using for Selenium from cloud. What are the advantages? We have already discussed this thing. Okay, it is cost effective. It is availability and collaboration. Mm. And cloud testing types. Okay, cloud testing. What all types are done? We will short discuss stress testing, load and performance testing, functional testing is done as a SAS, SAAS. Stress, load, performance, all these are all these are what type of testings? Non-functional testings. Okay. So functional, non-functional, then latency testing, browser performance testing, Yes, this has to be done manually. It is somewhat difficult, but some people do it manually also. Okay, automation in automation we can do it easily. Compatibility testing also. So all of you as being testers, those who are testers, all of us know these testing types. Okay, but why I have mentioned it here? Because all these types of tests are being done as a part of cloud testing. Okay, so you know that load testing and stress testing difference. Okay, so in stress testing, we have to break the application. In load testing, we are not trying to break the application, but we are testing how many users can be handled, how many maximum users can be handled by our website or by our application. Okay, so load and stress testing, performance testing. You know performance. Okay, so thresholds and all we have to test here. And then functional testing, that is very well known. Okay, mostly the testers are functional testers, so we know what all types, white box, black box testing. Okay, see, basically this kind of testing determines validation of cloud. Okay, cloud also is validated. Okay, whether behaving as expected or not. Functional testing of both internet and non-internet applications can be performed using cloud testing, the process of verification against specifications or system requirements. We know this definition, functional testing. We are verifying the application, we are testing, executing the application and checking whether it is behaving as per the expected result. But expected result, where from where it comes from the specifications or requirements given by the client. Okay, latency testing, cloud testing is utilized to measure the latency between the action and the corresponding response. Latency, okay, the execution timing, you can say. Browser performance testing. It is used to verify the application's support for various browser types. Okay, different types of browsers. We can use our application by accessing different browsers and different by making different configurations on different browsers. Okay, so that's all from my side. I have tried to cover maximum points, maximum possible points within 1 hour. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thanks a lot. Okay, compatibility testing, you know, challenges. It's okay, challenges. Okay, what are the drawbacks? Security, privacy,
Hi,
and
madam.
all. Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Hi,
hello,
madam. I have.
hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead.
So, for this cloud testing, is there any coding knowledge is required for this cloud testing?
See, um, you know that are you working as a tester?
Yes.
Hello. Huh.
Yes.
So if you are working as a tester, you know that nowadays for automation testing, coding knowledge is required, right?
Yeah.
So that's all. Only that much coding knowledge is required for cloud testing. See, cloud testing is like all types of testings we are doing, but we are doing on cloud. The first thing is that, and the second thing is that we are also testing the cloud. So apart from Selenium, okay, no other coding knowledge is required. Okay, so if you are using Java for Selenium or Python or C Sharp, that much is required, not more than that. Okay, is it clear?
So, Java or Python knowledge is required for this cloud testing also, right?
Automation is before cloud also, though you are not using applications or cloud. Okay, for automation testing, Java and Python is required, right? So that much only. If you are a manual tester, then no coding knowledge is required for cloud testing. Yeah, that is very much clear.
Yes. Yes. I am a manual tester. That's why I am asking coding is
No, no,
required or
no,
not.
No, 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 not at all, not at all. I was talking about
And
both. Like, huh?
yeah,
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 if
yeah.
you are a, if you
Yes,
are a,
Ramesh.
if you want to do some scripting, generally we use Python, right? Python scripting we use in cloud.
Hmm.
Okay. I
Hmm.
mean, because I'm working on a migration project. Okay, I'm a mainframe tester, but I
Oh,
work on a mainframe
oh,
to cloud migration. It's a Java
that's
AWS.
great.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah, so here
Hmm.
we all use Python. Okay, Python is like I mean,
Right, right.
though the AWS QA they don't code anything, but they involve in coding too little bit. Okay, while testing the knowledge is required. Okay, while
Yeah,
testing the
yeah, right.
script, if you know the knowledge, it would be good. Okay,
Yes, exactly, exactly. You
and
are right,
Unix anyway.
Anupama.
Yeah, and Unix also,
Um,
Unix or shell scripting. It's yeah,
yes,
it's needed.
yes.
Okay, because
Nowadays,
every time you can't work on console, right? AWS console, you can't work.
exactly,
You need to log
exactly
into
right.
Putty, okay, Putty, and you need to
Yeah,
you need to check the table counts and all. Okay, AWS CLI,
yeah.
command level interface. Okay, so Unix is
Yes.
required. Okay, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. So, yes, thanks a lot, Anupama. So, it is very
No
much
problem.
clear, right? Who was there? Ramesh, right? The question was there. Okay, so as a tester nowadays, okay, previously it was not there, but nowadays some coding knowledge is required because in our job, in any company, any manual tester has to shift to automation, okay? That's all from my side. Thank you very much, all of you.
Thank
It
you.
was a very nice time with all of you. Thanks a lot.
Hello.
Have a nice day. Yes, Venki.
Yeah,
Yes,
after the
Venki.
successful completion of this, yeah, after successful completion of this course, like how much experience we get?
How much? Your voice is breaking, Venki.
Yeah, I'll ping you.
Okay, you can ping me afterwards. Okay, you can ask your queries afterwards also. Okay, because time is running short now. Um, hello. Um, is there anybody
yeah,
from
after
Visual
completion
Path
of this
team?
course,
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Ramesh. Go ahead.
yeah,
Go
after
ahead.
completion of this course, right now we are working as tester, right? So how many years experience we can put in our resume?
Oh, this is very difficult question. Cloud testing
Yeah.
for cloud testing, because see, uh, see whatever experience you have in testing, put it the same, but you can put that we have completed the cloud testing course. That's all.
No,
Okay,
two to
and
2 years you can put. Okay, Venkat.
okay,
I think you are
don't
Venkat,
put
right?
any don't put any false experience. Okay,
Yeah, just if
this is
you can. Yeah,
it's okay.
if you
It's
don't
okay.
put 2 years, yeah, maybe yeah,
Yeah,
people may
it's
not
okay.
call
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, you are very loyal to ask such type of question. Okay, nice of you,
Yeah,
Venkat.
because once we complete that course, right, they are not hearing as a pressure, right? At least we
No,
should
no, you
keep
are
as
not.
1 or 2 years.
Mm, mm.
For
So,
that you can go for
um,
AWS certification as a solutions architect.
mm,
Associate
right, right,
solutions
right, right,
architect.
Anupama.
So that way people
See,
rely. Okay, people
yeah,
can have that.
see.
What?
So for this
Uh,
cloud testing, that AWS certification is required or it's
No,
mandatory
so
like that?
it's a
No,
recommended.
no.
Okay, it's a recommended
Huh?
actually. If you have clouds certificate, AWS certificate, or Azure, okay, Azure certificate from Microsoft, okay, it would be good. Okay, so people can have confidence. Okay, can get confidence in you. Okay, this person has done the certification, so he has knowledge. At least he has the basic knowledge of all the services on AWS because you're a certified solutions architect, right? I don't say you will go for basic certification. That what is it? That cloud certification basic. What is it we call? I don't remember. So don't go for
Practitioner.
the basic certification, okay? But go for associate solution certificate architect, okay? That's a very best and very good. If you can, yeah, you can go for that. And put 2 years experience. People will believe in you, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Anupama
Okay, Manjiri,
and all. Yeah,
yeah, can you share your detailed syllabus? I mean, what we are going to cover, what all topics in detail uh,
sure. I think
we are going to
the
cover.
visual path team will share you. Okay. So I will ask visual path team, Simran. Okay, Simran is the contact person for me. So she will share the detailed syllabus with all of you. Okay, because I don't have the right now. I don't have access to all of you. Okay,
Okay.
so Simran will definitely share today itself. Okay. Anything else? Venki or Vishal, Ramesh, Mukesh, Venki, Kiran, Anshul, Anupama, Bikram, right? So I will wind up now. I have to rush to Swargate, Pune now. Okay. Another meeting is there at Swargate, Pune. So I'm from Pune. Okay,
Okay.
Maharashtra.
Okay. Okay. Glad to know.
So nice to talk with all of you. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Have a nice day. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.